Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most shocking and heartbreaking true crime stories in recent history, the abduction and survival of Jaycee Lee Dugard. This case is a roller coaster of emotions, and it's a story that will stay with you long after this video ends. Jaycee's story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit, and it's one that deserves to be told. So, grab a seat, and let's get started on this incredible journey of survival and resilience. Jaycee Lee Dugard was born on May 3, 1980, in Anaheim, California. She grew up in a loving family with her mother, Terry Probin, and her stepfather, Carl Probin. Jaycee was described as a bright and cheerful child, full of life and potential. However, her life took a tragic turn on June 10, 1991, when she was just 11 years old. On that fateful morning, Jaycee was walking to her school bus stop in South Lake Tahoe, California, when she was abducted by a couple, Phillip and Nancy Garrido. This marked the beginning of an 18-year nightmare that would change her life forever. On the morning of June 10, 1991, Jaycee was walking to her school bus stop as usual. Her stepfather, Carl Probin, was watching her from a distance, as he often did to ensure her safety. Suddenly, a car pulled up beside Jaycee, and a man later identified as Phillip Garrido grabbed her. Carl immediately jumped on his bike and tried to chase the car, but it was too late. The Garridos sped away with Jaycee, leaving her family in shock and despair. Despite witnesses seeing the abduction, the Garridos managed to evade capture, and Jaycee disappeared without a trace. Phillip Garrido was a registered sex offender with a history of violent crimes. In 1976, he had been convicted of kidnapping and raping a woman in Nevada and was sentenced to 50 years in prison. However, he was released on parole after just 11 years. Nancy Garrido, his wife, was complicit in his crimes and played a significant role in Jaycee's abduction. The couple lived in Antioch, California, where they kept Jaycee hidden from the world for nearly 2 decades. Their home became a prison for Jaycee, where she endured unimaginable horrors. After the abduction, Jaycee was taken to the Garridos' home in Antioch, California. She was kept in a hidden backyard compound, which consisted of tents, sheds, and soundproofed rooms. The compound was designed to keep Jaycee isolated from the outside world, and it was here that she would spend the next 18 years of her life. Phillip Garrido repeatedly assaulted Jaycee, while Nancy Garrido was complicit in the abuse. Despite the horrific conditions, Jaycee did her best to survive and adapt to her new reality. The Garridos used psychological manipulation to control Jaycee. They convinced her that the outside world was dangerous and that she was better off staying with them. They also forced her to write letters to her family, claiming she was safe and happy, to throw off any suspicion. These letters were sent to Jaycee's mother, Terry Probin, who held onto them as a glimmer of hope that her daughter was still alive. The Garridos' manipulation was so effective that Jaycee began to believe their lies, making it even harder for her to imagine escaping. In 1994, when Jaycee was just 14 years old, she gave birth to her first daughter, who was fathered by Phillip Garrido. The birth took place in the backyard compound, with no medical assistance. Despite the traumatic circumstances, Jaycee did her best to care for her newborn child, shielding her from the horrors of their environment. The birth of her daughter marked a turning point in Jaycee's life, as she now had someone to live for and protect. 4 years later, in 1998, Jaycee gave birth to her second daughter, also fathered by Phillip Garrido. Once again, the birth took place in the backyard compound, with no medical help. Jaycee's second daughter brought both joy and challenges, as she now had 2 children to care for in an environment that was far from ideal. Despite the circumstances, Jaycee remained a devoted mother, doing everything she could to provide for her daughters and keep them safe. While Jaycee and her daughters were hidden away in the backyard compound, the Garridos lived a seemingly normal life. Phillip Garrido ran a printing business, and the couple often hosted parties and events at their home. They even had neighbors who had no idea about the horrors taking place just a few feet away. The Garridos' ability to maintain a double life for nearly 2 decades is a chilling reminder of how easily evil can hide in plain sight. Despite numerous red flags, including Phillip Garrido's criminal history and suspicious behavior, authorities failed to uncover Jaycee's whereabouts. Over the years, there were several missed opportunities to rescue Jaycee. For example, in 2006, a parole officer visited the Garridos' home but failed to investigate the backyard compound. It wasn't until 2009 that a breakthrough finally occurred, thanks to Phillip Garrido's own mistakes. In August 2009, Phillip Garrido brought Jaycee and her daughters to a parole meeting. His erratic behavior and the presence of 2 young girls raised suspicions among the parole officers. After further investigation, Jaycee's true identity was revealed, and she was finally freed after 18 years of captivity. The news of her rescue shocked the world and brought a sense of closure to her family, who had never given up hope of finding her. Jaycee was reunited with her mother, Terry Probin, and the rest of her family in an emotional reunion that was both joyful and heartbreaking. Jaycee had missed out on so much of her life, including the chance to grow up with her loved ones. Her daughters, who had never known life outside the compound, were introduced to their extended family for the first time. The reunion marked the beginning of a long and difficult journey of healing and rebuilding. After her rescue, Jaycee faced the daunting task of rebuilding her life. She had to adjust to a world that had changed dramatically since her abduction, while also dealing with the trauma of her experiences. Jaycee sought therapy and counseling to help her cope with the emotional scars of her captivity. She also worked to provide a normal life for her daughters, who had never known freedom before. Default text in 2011, Jaycee published her memoir, A Stolen Life*, which detailed her experiences during her 18 years in captivity. The book was a raw and honest account of her ordeal, and it became a bestseller. Through her memoir, Jaycee hoped to raise awareness about the issue of abduction and to inspire others who had experienced similar traumas. Her courage in sharing her story touched the hearts of millions around the world. Jaycee established the Jaycee Foundation. Just ask yourself to care to help families dealing with abduction and trauma. The foundation provides support and resources to survivors and their families, helping them to heal and rebuild their lives. Jaycee's work with the foundation has made a significant impact, and she continues to be an advocate for victims of abduction and abuse. Phillip Garrido was sentenced to 431 years to life in prison, while Nancy Garrido received a sentence of 36 years to life. The sentences ensured that the Garridos would never be able to harm anyone again. While justice was served, the scars of their actions remain, and Jaycee and her family continue to deal with the aftermath of their crimes. Jaycee's story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Despite enduring unimaginable trauma, she has emerged as a symbol of hope and resilience. Her ability to rebuild her life and help others is truly inspiring, and it serves as a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is always hope for a brighter future. This case highlights the importance of vigilance and the need for better systems to protect vulnerable individuals. It also serves as a reminder that evil can hide in plain sight, and that we must always be aware of the signs of abuse and exploitation. Jaycee's story is a call to action for all of us to do more to protect those who cannot protect themselves. Jaycee Lee Dugard's story is one of survival, courage, and the enduring power of the human spirit. It's a story that reminds us to never lose hope, no matter how dire the circumstances may seem. Jaycee's resilience and determination to rebuild her life are an inspiration to us all, and her story will continue to touch the hearts of millions for years to come. After Jaycee's rescue, The media played a significant role in spreading awareness about her story. News outlets around the world covered her case, bringing attention to the failures of the system that allowed her to remain hidden for so long. The media coverage also helped to shed light on the issue of abduction and the importance of vigilance in our communities. While the attention was overwhelming for Jaycee and her family, it also provided an opportunity to educate the public and advocate for change. Jaycee's abduction had a profound impact on her family, particularly her mother, Terry Probin. For 18 years, Terry never gave up hope of finding her daughter. She tirelessly searched for Jaycee, working with law enforcement and spreading awareness about her case. The emotional toll of Jaycee's disappearance was immense, but Terry's determination never wavered. When Jaycee was finally found, it was a moment of both joy and sorrow, as the family had to come to terms with the years they had lost. Default Text Jaycee's daughters, who were born in captivity, faced their own challenges in adjusting to life outside the compound. They had never known freedom or the outside world, and everything was new and overwhelming for them. With the help of therapy and support from their family, the girls gradually adapted to their new lives. Jaycee worked tirelessly to provide them with a sense of normalcy and stability, ensuring that they had the opportunity to thrive despite their traumatic beginnings. After Jaycee's rescue, there was a lengthy legal battle to ensure that the Garridos were held accountable for their crimes. Phillip and Nancy Garrido were charged with multiple counts of kidnapping, rape, and false imprisonment. The trial was emotionally taxing for Jaycee and her family, but it was a necessary step in the pursuit of justice. The Garridos' eventual sentencing brought a sense of closure, but the scars of their actions would remain for years to come. Since her rescue, Jaycee has become an advocate for victims of abduction and abuse. Through her foundation and public appearances, she has worked to raise awareness about the issue and to provide support for survivors. Jaycee's advocacy work has made a significant impact, and she continues to be a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Her courage and determination to make a difference are truly inspiring. Therapy played a crucial role in Jaycee's healing process. After her rescue, she sought professional help to cope with the trauma of her experiences. Therapy provided Jaycee with the tools she needed to process her emotions and to rebuild her life. It also helped her daughters adjust to their new reality and to overcome the challenges they faced. Jaycee's story highlights the importance of mental health support for survivors of trauma. AC's case exposed significant flaws in the law enforcement system. Despite numerous red flags, authorities failed to uncover her whereabouts for 18 years. The case prompted a reevaluation of parole and monitoring systems for sex offenders, leading to changes in how such cases are handled. While these changes came too late for Jaycee, they have helped to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future. Jaycee's story is a powerful reminder of the importance of hope. Despite the unimaginable horrors she endured, Jaycee never gave up hope of one day being free. Her resilience and determination to survive are a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Jaycee's story inspires us to hold on to hope, even in the darkest of times, and to believe that a brighter future is possible. Default Text Jaycee's abduction and rescue had a profound impact on the community. The case brought attention to the issue of child abduction and the need for greater vigilance in our neighborhoods. It also highlighted the importance of community involvement in keeping our children safe. Jaycee's story served as a wake-up call, prompting many to take action and to work together to protect the most vulnerable members of society. Jaycee's relationship with her mother, Terry Probin, played a crucial role in her healing process. After being reunited, the two worked to rebuild their bond and to make up for the years they had lost. Terry's unwavering love and support provided Jaycee with the strength she needed to move forward. Their relationship is a testament to the power of love and the enduring bond between a mother and her child. Reintegrating into society after 18 years in captivity was no easy feat for Jaycee. She had to adjust to a world that had changed dramatically since her abduction, while also dealing with the trauma of her experiences. Simple tasks, such as using a cell phone or navigating the internet, were completely new to her. With the help of her family and therapists, Jaycee gradually adapted to her new life, but the process was not without its challenges. Technology played a significant role in Jaycee's case, both during her captivity and after her rescue. While the Garridos used technology to isolate Jaycee from the outside world, it also played a crucial role in her eventual rescue. Advances in surveillance and communication technology have since improved the ability of law enforcement to track and monitor sex offenders, helping to prevent similar cases from occurring in the future. Jaycee's memoir, *A Stolen Life*, provides a raw and honest account of her experiences during her 18 years in captivity. The book offers a glimpse into the horrors she endured, as well as her incredible strength and resilience. Through her memoir, Jaycee hopes to raise awareness about the issue of abduction and to inspire others who have experienced similar traumas. Her courage in sharing her story has touched the hearts of millions around the world. The Jaycee Foundation, established by Jaycee, is dedicated to helping families dealing with abduction and trauma. The foundation provides support and resources to survivors and their families, helping them to heal and rebuild their lives. Through her work with the foundation, Jaycee has made a significant impact, providing hope and assistance to those who need it most. Her commitment to helping others is truly inspiring. Jaycee's story highlights the importance of awareness and vigilance in preventing abduction and exploitation. By educating ourselves and our communities, we can work together to protect the most vulnerable members of society. Jaycee's case serves as a reminder that we must always be aware of the signs of abuse and exploitation, and that we must take action to prevent such tragedies from occurring. Support systems played a crucial role in Jaycee's healing process. From her family to her therapist, Jaycee had a network of people who provided her with the love and support she needed to rebuild her life. Her story underscores the importance of having a strong support system in place, particularly for survivors of trauma. With the right support, it is possible to overcome even the most difficult challenges. Jaycee's legacy is one of resilience, courage, and hope. Her story has inspired countless people around the world, and her advocacy work has made a significant impact in the lives of survivors of abduction and abuse. Jaycee's determination to rebuild her life and to help others is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Her legacy will continue to inspire and empower others for generations to come. Education is a key component in preventing abduction and exploitation. By teaching children about safety and awareness, we can empower them to protect themselves and to recognize the signs of danger. Jaycee's story serves as a reminder of the importance of educating our children and ourselves about the risks of abduction and the steps we can take to stay safe. The community plays a vital role in keeping our children safe. By working together and staying vigilant, we can create a safer environment for everyone. Jaycee's case highlights the importance of community involvement and the need for greater awareness and action. Together, we can make a difference and help to prevent tragedies like Jaycee's from occurring in the future. Jaycee's message is one of hope and resilience. Despite the unimaginable horrors she endured, Jaycee never gave up hope of one day being free. Her story is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter future. Jaycee's courage and determination to rebuild her life are an inspiration to us all, and her message of hope will continue to touch the hearts of millions. Mental health is a crucial aspect of healing for survivors of trauma. Jaycee's story highlights the importance of seeking professional help and support when dealing with the aftermath of abuse and exploitation. Through therapy and counseling, Jaycee was able to process her emotions and to rebuild her life. Her story serves as a reminder of the importance of mental health support for survivors of trauma. Default text advocacy plays a crucial role in raising awareness about the issue of abduction and exploitation. Through her foundation and public appearances, Jaycee has worked to educate the public and to provide support for survivors. Her advocacy work has made a significant impact, and she continues to be a voice for those who cannot speak for themselves. Jaycee's courage and determination to make a difference are truly inspiring. Family played a crucial role in Jaycee's healing process. After being reunited with her mother and stepfather, Jaycee worked to rebuild her relationships and to create a sense of normalcy for her daughters. Her family's unwavering love and support provided Jaycee with the strength she needed to move forward. Jaycee's story is a testament to the power of family and the enduring bond between loved ones. Resilience is a key theme in Jaycee's story. Despite the unimaginable horrors she endured, Jaycee never gave up hope of one day being free. Her ability to rebuild her life and to help others is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. Jaycee's resilience serves as an inspiration to us all, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter future. Justice played a crucial role in Jaycee's healing process. The sentencing of Phillip and Nancy Garrido brought a sense of closure to Jaycee and her family, ensuring that the Garridos would never be able to harm anyone again. While justice cannot undo the trauma Jaycee endured, it is an important step in the healing process. Jaycee's story highlights the importance of holding perpetrators accountable for their crimes. Forgiveness is a complex and deeply personal process for survivors of trauma. While Jaycee has not publicly spoken about forgiving the Garridos, her focus has been on healing and rebuilding her life. Forgiveness is not about excusing the actions of the perpetrators, but rather about finding peace and moving forward. Jaycee's story serves as a reminder that healing is a journey, and that each survivor must find their own path. Default tech self-care is a crucial aspect of healing for survivors of trauma. Jaycee's story highlights the importance of taking care of oneself, both physically and emotionally, during the healing process. Through therapy, support systems, and self-care practices, Jaycee was able to rebuild her life and to find a sense of peace. Her story serves as a reminder of the importance of prioritizing self-care, particularly for survivors of trauma. Community support played a crucial role in Jaycee's healing process. From the outpouring of love and support after her rescue to the ongoing work of her foundation, Jaycee has been surrounded by a community that cares deeply about her well-being. Her story highlights the importance of coming together as a community to support survivors of trauma and to create a safer environment for everyone. Jaycee's message to survivors of trauma is one of hope and resilience. She encourages survivors to seek help, to lean on their support systems, and to never give up hope. Jaycee's story is a powerful reminder that healing is possible, and that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter future. Her message of hope and resilience continues to inspire and empower survivors around the world. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Jaycee Lee Dugard's incredible story of survival and resilience. Her story is a powerful reminder of the strength of the human spirit and the importance of hope, love, and community. If you found this video impactful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe for more true crime content. Until next time, stay safe, stay vigilant, and take care.